You felt it. That heavy weight in your chest when you look at your phone, waiting for her text. That sinking feeling when you know the relationship is rotten, but you stay because the thought of an empty apartment terrifies you. You are tolerating disrespect. You are accepting scraps of attention. You are lowering your standards day after day, all because of one single, paralyzing fear: the fear of being alone. Today, we are going to expose this fear as the biggest killer of your masculine frame. We are going to show you how your addiction to connection makes you weak, controllable, and completely undesirable. The truth is simple. Until you can stand alone in your sovereignty, you will always be controlled by whoever is willing to fill the silence. You think the fear of being alone is sad. I am telling you, the fear of being alone is what makes you easy to disrespect and impossible to love. Men, this channel is becoming a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. The core of your weakness is right here. You have traded your freedom for an anchor. When you allow the fear of silence to drive your choices, you turn yourself into a beggar. You become needy, you chase, you apologize for things you didn't do. And every single time you do that, you chip away at the very thing that makes a woman desire you, your unshakable masculine frame. A man who is terrified of being single will cling to a toxic relationship like a drowning man clings to a splinter of wood. He will ignore the cheating. He will ignore the constant disrespect. He will even apologize for his wife's bad behavior just so he doesn't have to face the empty room. Let me tell you about Mark. Mark was married for 15 years. The marriage was dead, cold, and abusive. His wife constantly insulted him, criticized his job, and controlled his money. Mark stayed. Why? Because the idea of being 45 and starting over was too much for him. He imagined going to parties alone. He imagined dating apps. He imagined that deep, crushing loneliness. Mark was the loser in his story. He let the fear of a few months of loneliness trap him in 15 years of hell. What was his wife thinking? She was thinking, I can treat him like dirt because he is too weak to leave. He is my captive. Mark's fear gave her all the power. His need for companionship was the chain she used to keep him in line. The moment you show a woman you fear being alone more than you fear her disrespect, you lose. The fear of being alone is really just the fear of facing yourself. When you are alone, you have to sit with your problems. You have to face the things you haven't built. You have to face the fact that your purpose is not strong enough to fill the void. The relationship becomes a distraction. It becomes a loud party you throw just so you don't hear the silence of your own life. And women can smell that weakness like a shark smells blood. When you try to fill your emptiness with a woman, she doesn't feel loved. She feels the burden of your weakness. If this truth is hitting you right now and you know this fear has controlled too much of your life, then you are ready to break those chains. Don't go another day letting fear make your choices. You need to know that there is a brotherhood of men who are focused on building that inner strength. We are teaching each other how to be the anchor of our own lives. If you want to join this movement and commit to overcoming that fear, hit subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment right now. Now, let's look at the psychology of the realization. Meet David. David was stuck in a cycle of dating manipulative women. Every girl he dated was toxic, high drama, and always kept him guessing. When they finally broke up, David felt that crushing fear immediately. He would text the ex right away. He would try to meet a new woman instantly, just to fill the spot. His counselor told him the truth. You are not looking for love, David. You are looking for a distraction from your own silence. David's realization was painful. His need to always have a woman was the source of his attraction to toxicity. He attracted women who sensed his fear and were happy to control him. He was the middle-tier man in this story because he finally understood that the worst thing he could do was stay in a bad relationship, but the second worst thing was rushing into a new one out of panic. He learned that freedom is built in the empty room. This leads us to the final story.
the winner. This is the man who truly understood what it means to be alone. Meet Jason. Jason was dumped unexpectedly. It hurt. The fear was real. But instead of chasing his ex or jumping onto dating apps, Jason chose purpose. Jason was a winner because he embraced the pain. He said, "I will use this loneliness as fuel." He poured his energy into his business. He started training for a marathon. He spent time with his male friends, building strong, solid bonds. He became busy. He became scarce. He became the ship, not the anchor. When his ex reached out 6 months later, seeing his success in his transformation, Jason was indifferent. He genuinely didn't need her anymore. He had become the prize. He had built his sovereignty. He had filled the silence with his mission. He won because he proved to himself that he was a powerful, complete man, alone. And that internal strength is what women and the world respect the most. Stop letting the empty chair at the table dictate your choices. Choose the pain of growth over the comfort of chains. Choose the solitude that builds your power over the dependency that destroys your frame. So here's the smart question I want you to answer in the comments below. If the fear of being alone is the biggest frame killer, what is one single uncomfortable thing you must do this week to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your fear? Tell me your honest opinion. Drop your action plan in the comments section. Your willingness to face this truth is what sets you apart. And listen, if you are serious about building an unshakable frame, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. We are here to make sure you never trade your power for fear again.